Well, folks, the playoffs are upon us for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but we have a couple of roster moves to talk about very quickly involving the practice squad and the active roster. This is per Greg Auman of Fox Sports. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have signed rookie cornerback Duron Lowe to their practice squad, played at UTEP and at Liberty, and was with the Rams in the preseason. Also, the Buccaneers are placing backup cornerback and special teams player Anthony Chesley on the injured reserve, who got a pretty significant amount of playing time in the Bucs' Week 18 loss versus the Atlanta Falcons. And finally, the Buccaneers are signing linebacker Ulysees Gilbert to the 53-man roster from the practice squad. According to Greg Auman, Gilbert has 4 special teams tackles in 3 games, being elevated from the practice squad, playing 64 snaps total this year. So, whenever you look at all 3 of these moves, it definitely does appear that the Bucs are giving a little bit of focus on the backup special teams types of players. Anthony Chesley, big special teams type of guy, very good special teams player, I believe. He is now on the injured reserve. Ulysees Gilbert definitely has been a special teams guy for the Buccaneers throughout the entirety of this year. And Duron Lowe, another special teams guy, was a returner at UTEP and Liberty. Greg Auman points out here that Duron Lowe does have 4.4 speed. He had 2 100-yard kickoff return touchdowns at UTEP, and would not surprise Auman if he were to simulate Cowboys Pro Bowl returner Cavante Turbin in practice this week. But heck, I could even see a guy like Duron Lowe being a returner of the future possibility for the Bucs. You have Devin Tompkins in that role currently. You had Jalen Darden earlier on in the season, but I do believe there still should be some level of competition there moving forward. The Buccaneers haven't necessarily given some guys looks, guys like Giovanni Bernard, Scotty Miller, some of the other faster, or I guess more experienced return guys that they have on the team. But whenever you look at a move like this, Duron Lowe could be a guy that could be a possibility of strong competition for that returning position in next season, preseason, training camp, whatever you want to call it. The dude has some very legitimate experience in the past. Again, 200-yard kickoff returns for touchdowns is nothing to just overlook, and 4.4 speed is very good as well. So, pretty interesting signings, in my opinion. We'll see where these go. Of course, in the case of Anthony Chesley, wish nothing but the fast and speediest of recoveries for him. I guess that's the same meaning, but hopefully he can get as healthy as quick as possible. In the case of Ulysees Gilbert, hey, he will help out on special teams and a backup linebacker as well. Then in the case of Duron Lowe, very interested to see what he can do as a return man. Probably not this year, of course. Obviously, there's not necessarily enough time unless the Buccaneers do make some type of deep playoff run. That'd be kind of interesting. Maybe elevate him, see what he can do as a returner. That's if that's the only way you got him out there. It'd be kind of interesting, worth paying attention to. That could even happen in the wild card round. Who knows? I'm going to be interested to see that. But aside from that, also interested to see what Duron Lowe may mean for the Buccaneers as future competition at the returning position with Devin Tompkins and some of the other guys there. So, yeah, some intriguing moves. We'll see what happens. But anyway, folks, let me know your thoughts about these moves down in the comments section below. I would love to hear them. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed. And I will see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.